Do not reach into my car. Do not reach into my car. Stop. Stop.
Hey, park the car!
Stop. Stop. Stop.
Get out of the car!
In June 2020, a police officer in Orange County came across a car blocking the road with its hazard lights flashing. When the officer approached the car, they found a woman who refused to get out. Unfortunately for the officers, they found themselves in the midst of a protest against police violence with tensions running high. As the driver's behavior became more belligerent, the situation spiraled out of control, leading to a violent confrontation.
Get out of the car. Do you want to go to jail? Seriously? Either get out of the car or you're going to jail.
Why am I getting out of the car?
telling you to get out of the car.
Why am I getting out of the car?
I got it. You're stopped in the middle of the roadway. You're violating a traffic violation. So at this point, you are being detained. Do you understand?
I wasn't doing anything besides
I'm not
driving.
going to sit here and argue with you. I'm going to
Okay.
ask you to step out of the car,
Tell them to park in front.
or we're going to remove you out of the car. Your choice. I'm trying to be nice. I have not been disrespectful. Have I?
No, but I don't think I've done anything to be detained for.
She's clearly in the wrong, blocking the highway, which is a crime, even if it's a minor one. The police have the authority to arrest her, but when the officer tries to open the door, she rolls up the window, trapping his arm. However, this officer is not one to be trifled with, and the situation is about to escalate.
Do not reach into my car. Do not reach into my car. Stop. Stop.
Hey, park the car!
Stop. 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 Stop.
Get out of the car!
Oh my God.
Get out of the car!
Okay.
Put your hands
Get
behind
out.
your back.
Get out.
Put your hands behind
out.
your back.
I didn't do anything.
Get it in the car.
The commotion drew a lot of attention from the nearby protesters who were already upset and angry with the police. As they learned about the physical confrontation, they became even more enraged and agitated, and their emotions escalating further. The woman got a cut from the broken glass and is bleeding. She'll try to use this to her advantage, playing the victim to gain sympathy and distract from her own actions.
I need help. I'm bleeding. I need an ambulance. I am
Relax.
bleeding.
Okay, stay in the
I
car.
need an ambulance.
It is on the way.
What the fuck?
Well, stay in the car.
I need to spit. I
Okay.
have blood in my mouth. Justin!
All right, if you're gonna scream and stuff, you will be put in the car. Stop screaming.
Can you just tell my friend to take
Yes,
my car, please?
I will.
You had to break my window, really?
You rolled my arm up in your window.
Because I felt unsafe.
Well,
you
I'm
guys
sorry.
are killing people
I'm
like me.
asking you to
Are
step
you
out. I'm not
serious?
gonna argue with you, or I'm gonna throw you back in the car.
The officers try to calm the situation by taking the suspect away, but she refuses to cooperate, making every step a struggle. She's determined to make this arrest as difficult as possible, escalating the tension even further.
Where am I going?
I'm moving you out of the way so you can spit. Relax.
I don't feel safe here. I need to be safe around people. I don't feel safe here.
Well, it's either this or we can go straight to jail. Your choice. We asked you to do simple stuff, and you wanted to argue and fight and give it a hard time.
Argue, so that means break my window, fuck up my
You
face,
rolled my
and
arm.
arrest me.
You rolled my
reached
arm
into my car. That is
because
illegal.
you were not.
The suspect is in trouble. She was caught fighting a police officer and caused a disturbance. With video evidence, she faces charges of battery, resisting arrest, and disorderly conduct. In Brooklyn Park, United States, a police officer was investigating a noise complaint when he met 25-year-old Lance Carr. Unbeknownst to the officer, Carr had a troubled history, and their encounter would lead to a surprising discovery.
Let's go. Let's go.
Is there 500 units calling to me?
Before you submit.
Lance Carr overpowered the officer, transforming the encounter into a desperate struggle for survival. As Carr grasped for the officer's gun, the officer urgently called for backup, but help was eerily absent, leaving him to face the danger alone. Neighbors frantically screamed for help and dialed 911, pleading for police backup, but Carr remained unrelenting, choking the officer. Despite their desperate struggles, the officer managed to fire their gun, but the shot went wide. Carr continued to pummel and strangle the officer for 3 agonizing minutes, until the sound of sirens finally pierced the air, signaling the arrival of reinforcements.
Five 122, we've got one in custody. I need north line fire on the red now.
Officer Sean Hyman was left battered and exhausted, requiring a stretcher to transport him away from the scene. His injuries forced him to take a 2-week leave of absence from work. Meanwhile, Lance Carr faced justice, receiving a conviction for first-degree assault and a sentence of 10 years in prison. A relatively lenient outcome, considering his actions could have led to far more severe charges, such as attempted manslaughter or aggravated battery, which would have carried a significantly harsher penalty.
What? Why do you think it's tonight? Why do you think I smoke? I blew zeros, so now you're trying to think I smoke weed. That's what's going on. You can't do that, man. You really can't do that.
Absolutely I can.
Is he allowed to do that?
On August 28, 2022, Tavin Galanakis got pulled over by a police officer for having his bright lights on while driving. Even though Galanakis had a good reason for it, the officer didn't seem to care.
How you doing, sir? Good, how are you? Good. My name's Officer Winters with the Newton Police Department. The reason I pulled you over is because you have your bright lights on.
Yeah, I have a headlight out, so I just keep my brights on.
Okay, well that's not legal.
Oh, it isn't?
No.
Yeah, I turn when a car comes by, I turn them off, but like.
Well, you didn't with me.
Oh, you weren't close enough though. You were like you were a while back.
It has to be within 500 feet.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
And you're not supposed to have your brights on in the city limits.
The officer began asking for his license and registration, but some of the questions he asked were a little strange.
Is this your car?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you headed?
Back home.
Where's home?
It's right down.
Okay. Are you new to town or something?
No.
You don't have anything on you? No bombs, guns, drugs?
No bombs or no drugs.
Okay, let's go back here.
I had nothing to drink. Great. Let's do a test and
We'll get to the test.
I can't wait.
The teen confidently requested the test from the officer and was so sure of himself that he even recorded a video poking fun at the situation and the officer.
So Officer Winters thinks I'm drinking tonight. We're about to do a test and he's going to find out I had nothing to drink. He's going to look stupid. I've had nothing to drink. 0. And we're about to find out.
Finally, after conducting multiple tests, officer got the breathalyzer device, but the results were not what he had expected.
Let's blow real quick. Stop doing all these damn tests. Let's blow. Let's get to business. You ready?
Yep. Okay, you can relax. So I'm gonna read you Miranda, okay?
The device displayed 0.0. He proceeded to read Tavin as Miranda right before placing him under arrest.
Right now you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you before any question, okay?
Yes, sir.
When's the last time you smoked weed?
I do not remember that.
Tonight?
Oh.
Okay, well I think it's tonight.
I've had no weed tonight. What? Why do you think it's tonight? Why do you think I smoke? I blew zeros, so now you're trying to think I smoke weed. That's what's going on. You can't do that, man. You really can't do that.
Absolutely I can.
Is he allowed to do that?
Yes, he is.
So I blow zeros and you suspect drugs, man.
Officer claimed he had a reason for Galanakis' arrest, but he confessed something different on the phone.
So he says he'll do an evaluation, but he's kind of a smart ass. Okay, but I obviously have enough to charge him with the sobriety, so.
Galanakis was arrested and taken to the police station, where he underwent another test, this time a drug test, which as expected, showed that he had nothing in his system.
On the night, okay? I don't think I have no evidence or no information to suggest that you're under the influence of drugs or alcohol.
He requested to speak with Officer Winters before leaving, despite Winters' efforts to have him charged.
You're like, you're impaired, you're on drugs, you drink alcohol. Turns out I'm not on any of that.
Okay.
Really dumb decision by you today. I'm really disappointed in how you can't bite your drug
I
test.
based my decision on your field sobriety tests.
Was it really failed though? It was pouring outside. It was terrible cement. okay, but like I said, I'll blow right away. I do everything.
But there's
that-
also steps that I have to go through.